I always think, make sure that you remember it's a happy time, because if you don't, you will get stressed out, and we don't want you to get stressed out. This is all about building your mojo, keeping your smile, getting it started today and last throughout the week. And then I'll be back on Monday again so that we can continue. I always think start at your front door or back door or side door, wherever you're going to be having people come in to enter your home for Thanksgiving. Okay, so start there. Maybe put a wreath on the door, or, just a little bit of any kind of leaves, pine cones, anything that, even if it's just a little basket there by your door. And then they enter, and are they in an entryway? Are they coming through the back door? Maybe they're coming right into the dining room. Maybe they're coming into the laundry room. Maybe put a little bit of, for my home, they're coming into my front deck. So I usually decorate a little bit on my deck and something on the front door. I think I put together a little grandma plaque that's shaped like a pumpkin. I put it up for before Halloween. It's still there because it's not a jack-o'-lantern. It's a Halloween. It's just a pumpkin. So it could go for both. So then they enter my entryway there by my stairs. So I put a little bit on my entryway. I don't overdo it for Thanksgiving, just a little bit. Then we go into, what area will your family spend the most time at? Is it going to be like a living area? Are they going to come in and go all to the kitchen and spend all the time in the kitchen? If you have a huge kitchen, maybe they will. My kitchen is really small, so that doesn't work. Maybe they're going to come in and go straight to the dining room. So usually at my house, it starts off in one of my living areas. I have two, or you can count it as one huge living area. So I'll do a little bit of decoration there. And then I go into my dining area, because that's where maybe some will eat, maybe some will go back into the living area to eat, because now my family has grown, so they don't always stay at the dining table, because we just don't, unless we really crowd, there's just not a lot of room there. But sometimes everyone will crowd in and enjoy the festivities all in one room. So I will do a little bit in my dining room, maybe in my buffet hutch. I'll put something on top of that, or my glassware pantry. I'll put something on top of that. So start in those places. And again, it doesn't have to be a lot. And maybe you're one that wants to decorate a lot and you've already done it. Great for you. Others want to do a little, and some don't decorate at all. And that's fine too. But just remember, happy, smile, relax, and get that mojo going and keep it going. All right, that's your number one tip, is your decorating. Let's see, what would we do next? What would we do next? Maybe we should go into, let's see here. Let's go into number 2, to-do list. Plan your meal. Now that is important. For my family, that's the most important thing, is getting that meal. They love it. We have family dinners often, and Thanksgiving is just another family meal because we always go way out. So again, remember to keep it as easy as possible. This is the time that you need to decide, okay, are we having potluck? So you're doing one thing, everybody's bringing one thing, everybody has a list of things to bring. Are you going to do casual, or are you going to do formal? I mean, everybody's a little bit different, right? Maybe it's going to be buffet style. Maybe everyone's going to seat their, and the food is going to go from each person around the table. Okay, so those are the decisions that you need to make so that you can plan what you're going to serve and how you're going to serve it and what your grocery list is going to look like. So let's look at that a little bit. Potluck, perfect. What we do here is that I make the main few sides, like I always do the turkey, the stuffing dressing, the creamy potatoes. I always do. Um, Green beans I usually do. And then the girls and friends will all chip in and bring, dessert. And my son-in-law's grandma always makes the most delicious desserts. And then she also brings, so everybody brings something. Everyone, the aunts, they bring something. The other grandparents, if they come, they bring things. So this is the time. Potluck, that's what we have. Casual, that's what we have. It's more like a buffet style because everyone will kind of go in a circle around the kitchen and then they fill their plates up and then we go seat ourselves. We don't have place cards, but maybe you want place cards. Another thing to think about. What will you serve? So, what are you serving? What are you in charge of? If you have a list of everyone, if everyone's bringing something, then you know your list. Everyone has the list. You've given that out. So what are you bringing so you can get your grocery list together? That's important, is to write everything down so that when you go to the grocery store, you don't have to make 2, 3, 4 trips. Okay. So again, make it as easy as possible. And the main thing is relax and enjoy yourself. It's a time that we all come together to talk, chat, have fun, create those memories for others, but also for yourself. We have a 3-year-old hanging out. So he's creating memories for everyone that joins us, good, bad, ugly, whatever he decides he wants to do and what mood he wants to be in for the day. But he always makes us laugh and smile. And mommy and daddy's always running around chasing him. So it's always fun to see your children with their children. That is for sure. So I hope the number 2 to-do list has helped you kind of, pull things apart and really get into the deep heart of what you need to do. And then if you have time, you can do other things, but really, figure out what you need to do for your portion. Are you doing the entire meal? Are you cooking it? Are you ordering it? If you're ordering it, you may already ordered it, or if not, you may want to go ahead and do that tonight or tomorrow because it's going to be here before you know it. All right, so let's go to number 3. Number 3. All right. Plan your cooking. If you're going to cook, this is time to plan it. Make sure you have everything you need. Your pots, your pans, your warmers, and your utensils. Because do you have a pan big enough for your turkey or your ham or your casseroles that you're making? Do you have ways to keep your food warm if you're needing to keep them warm? We always have several crock pots usually going on. I know that I have a large crock pot, and then I have a double crock pot that are smaller, but they come in handy when we have several things going on. So keep that in mind. Do you need to borrow another crock pot, or are you going to do a warmer? Or, it is what it is. And if it's warm, it's warm. If not, or are you going to pull it out of the oven right beforehand? So now that we have all of our pots and pans and warmers, and we have all the utensils, the ladles and the tongs and spatulas that make sure we need and have all of those things, and we know where they're at, because like my turkey pan, it gets put in the back of my pantry. But then yesterday when we did a pork butt for tacos, I went to put that in there off of the smoker, and guess what? It wasn't here. I had left it at my daughter's house the last time we had family dinner, and it was probably a brisket but a large amount of meat. And so I picked that up yesterday from her. So Now I know where the turkey pan is. But, just get all those things so you're not rushing around on Thanksgiving morning or the night before looking for a pan or a pot that you thought you had, but now it's broken. You had to throw it away. It's at a friend's house, whatever. Or the casserole dishes. That's another thing that gets swapped around with me and my girls because, we're always taking from here to there. So hopefully number 3 has helped you get some ideas. Plan the cooking. Plan your utensils, pots, and pans. Now it's probably time to go ahead, if you haven't already, and buy those groceries. I know here in our area, I don't know if it's every area, but in our area, any type of chicken, which is also turkey, is hard to find. I went and purchased my turkey on, I think it was Friday morning, and they had very few turkeys. And it's still, over a week away. At that time, it was almost 2 weeks, and they had very few turkeys. Eggs, if you're going to have deviled eggs are very hard to find right now because of the bird flu. We had that bird flu break out somewhere. So wherever our eggs and birds and turkeys come from, it affected our area. Now, does it affect all areas? I don't know. But it's time to go ahead and purchase, make your list. Maybe you're going to make, I call it dressing, some people call it stuffing. Well, you're going to need a lot of corn, right? You're going to need sage. Those are things you might not always use. So go ahead. I purchased my sage just to make sure I had enough of it on Friday. And again, they didn't have a lot of it in stock. I seen like 5 or 6 of one brand, and then there was another brand that had another 5 or 6. So not a lot, but maybe that's just in my area. Maybe it's the time I went to the store. Who knows? Another thing that always goes so fast during the holiday time, if you're making pies and you're buying the pre-made pies crust, those always go pretty quick. So so just some things to remind you about your Thanksgiving meal. Things to gather. Start gathering them now so you're not running around. All right, I hope that's helped, because now we're going to right on in to number 4. Number 4. Number 4 to-do list. Plan your serving. Again, now this all matters of what we went back earlier to one of our other to-do lists. Is it going to be buffet style, or is it going to be seated style? Is it going to be, it's all depends. So I'm just going to give you some suggestions, give you some ideas, and then grow on those. Stretch yourself. Think outside the box how you want it to. So do you have enough platters? Do you have a big enough platter for your ham or your turkey? Do you have that bowl or basket? I always put my rolls in a wicker basket that I have, and it always looks so neat on the table. Or again, my family goes around in my U kitchen, and we start at one end and we just kind of work our way around, and the food's all laid out there, and then they go seat themselves. But you know what? That basket of rolls always gets put on the table because everyone's grabbing them. Because I don't know if all of you know, but I have a daughter that is one of the managers at the Texas Roadhouse. So yes, we have Texas Roadhouse rolls, butter and cinnamon butter on our Thanksgiving and Christmas family get-togethers. That's always a given, and they always ask, let me tell you. So I always make sure that big old basket's ready. Think about your drinks. Are you going to have canned drinks? Are you going to be making punch? Are you going to use 2 liters? Are you going to have water? So do you have carafes for your water or pitchers for your juices? Or if you're going to do a punch, the punch bowl, or are you going to use glass? glasses, or are you going to use throwaway cups? So, see, those are the kind of things you got to think about. Do you have enough forks, spoons, knives for your utensils? Or are you going to use throwaway? Now, I will tell you for Thanksgiving, my family, it's a very casual dinner, a lunch. We have ours between 1 and 3 every Thanksgiving. So it's a lunch, dinner type deal, but it's always very casual. So we do throwaway, heavy duty paper plates, but we do use real silverware, and we usually use throwaway cups for the ones that want drink items. So, every family's a little bit different. So make sure you have enough of all those, especially, when you need your steak knives for turkey, or if you're having brisket, you have enough of those, or do you need to go purchase some, or ask, family member, hey, can you grab your steak knives and bring them with you? Can I pick them up early, whatever. So your serving pieces are ready now. You have everything you need ready. You know where your turkey platter is, your ham platter, whatever it is that you're having. We're all different. One year we had Mexican, we did like a taco bar, and we had chips and salsa and queso. So see, we did something different that year. So we needed different serving. So everyone doesn't always have turkey. That year we did have Mexican, and I still had to do turkey because I have a 17-year-old grandson would cry if we did not have turkey. So there it is. And he always helps me. And that's another thing for me that is really cool, is that on Wednesday afternoon, the grandkids go, they come with me, and we start doing all of our Thanksgiving, everything we can pre-make before the next day, get it started. We have the turkey ready so that it can be put in the oven on Thursday morning, and that's another way of making memories. And at this point, it probably is more memories for me, but I'm hoping when they become real adults and have their own children and they're having their meals, that then it will be great memories for them. That's what I'm hoping for. Who knows, right? Who knows? So if you're on and if you're listening, please comment. Let us know that you're on, what you're doing for Thanksgiving, how you're going to do your Thanksgiving, what you're having. Hey, Celeste, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, Celeste says she has fresh sage and rosemary from her garden. Celeste, I have fresh sage. That's kind of hard for me to say, but I always have an abundance of rosemary, and I just love it. I just love it. So, and a big food event. Oh yeah, my family, we love to eat. I just have to say, we had a family meal yesterday and watched the Cowboys lose, and then the girls and I are sitting there thinking, okay, what else do we need to talk about for Thanksgiving? We weren't even done eating family meal for yesterday. So there you go. Everyone's different, right? Yes. And Olivia, that turkey picture looks awesome. And my looks very similar to that. Sometimes it falls apart. It's so moist, it just falls apart. And I don't do the fruit around it. Maybe I should try that sometimes, but I always pile the like I said, I call it dressing. I know some people call it stuffing, but I do the sage dressing all the way around it and make it look pretty. So everyone does theirs different. Some people deep fry their turkeys. I don't know. Olivia, Celeste, have you guys ever tried the deep fried turkeys? I know that was really popular for the last several years. And who knows? I mean, tell us, what are you doing with your turkey? Maybe you're not having turkey. I know I have friends that don't do turkey because they don't like turkey. And that's all right. But plan something. You have to have family and friends or go somewhere, go somewhere. There's a lot of places, or if you don't feel like cooking, I know like Cracker Barrel does a turkey meal that you can pick up the day before, and then you have your meals ready for you if it's just you or you and a friend. Um, so just, so many options out there. None of us have to go without, that's for sure. Oh yeah, I agree, Olivia. And it seems dangerous, right? Nope, too much oil to deep fry a turkey. And I just can't imagine how dangerous that is. Put that turkey in the deep fryer, but I do. I have heard of it. So Celeste says I have eaten them, but not done it myself. I haven't done either, Celeste. Are they greasy? Is it oily when you tried it? I would love to know that. Oh, Friendsgiving. Okay. Olivia, I've never done Friendsgiving. I'm going to have to try it one year. Both of my daughters do Friendsgiving. I guess my Christy does Friendsgiving. They're going on Sunday to do their Friendsgiving at a friend's house. And my other daughter that works at the Roadhouse, I guess you could call it Friendsgiving. They go in on, I guess, the day before on Wednesday, and they have a big feast. All the employees and families go there for a big feast, and it's like a potluck. So I guess that would be like a Friendsgiving type thing, because when you work in the restaurant, you spend a lot of time with those people. So Celeste, I'm very traditional also. We're having turkey, ham, pies, green beans. My son-in-law's aunt usually does some kind of casserole. His grandma always does the best ever desserts. I mean, I think my desserts are great, but hers outbeat me. I always want her to bring her carrot cake to every holiday and every meal, but she only does it for Easter. So there you go. All right. Oh, sweet potato casserole. Absolutely. I put the pecans in there and lots of brown sugar. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. All right. So let's go ahead and move to number five. Number five. All right. The dining table. Again, it depends on if you're doing casual. Are you doing seating style? Are you bringing out all your china? Um, so if it's disposable, make sure you have someone bringing those, or make sure you put that on your grocery list. My Misty, the oldest one that works at the Roadhouse, that's always her job because she always has to work the night before. So she always is in charge of all the disposables, and she brings us the really heavy duty disposables. Um, we do use the real silverware just because of meat and different things. Bowls, the plates for desserts, napkins. What kind of glasses are you going to use? Are you going to use glass glasses? Or are you going to use paper throwaway? So go ahead and do that. And you know what? Remember again, make it as easy as possible. Cook everything you can the night before so that you're not rushing around, because the oven only has so much room. And it always seems like everything needs in the oven at the last minute. It's nice and warm. Remember to relax and make those memories. And let me tell you one more thing. And I always laugh at my girls. They've always done this. They always wear their stretchy pants when it comes to eating because they want to make sure there's enough room. So it's casual for us for Thanksgiving, that's for sure. Oh, wood chips. Absolutely. Celeste and Olivia, let me tell you. Pork butt yesterday, Mark put it on like I think at 4 or 5 a.m. and it was like 10 or 12 pounds. And it literally was so moist, it just fell apart. We seasoned it really good. And he used I forgot what flavor wood chips he used, but it was and so delicious. And it made the best tacos ever, let me tell you, the best tacos. And I hope that everyone is getting some really, really great ideas. Celeste says that the turkey, she doesn't believe it was greasy. So, see, for me, I would think it would be. Um, Celeste, uh, Mark is kind of in charge. Big Daddy's always in charge of the smoking, and he has not tried turkey yet. So I would love to know how that works out if you decide to do it, Celeste, because we have not done that yet. Olivia, have you done the smoking of the turkey ever or ate any of it? Because I have not. So I would like to know how that comes out. But I hope that everyone has enjoyed, something on the to-do list, the top 5, that will get you all the way through Monday. So when I get back to you on Monday, I hope that you have at least gotten most of this done. You can really enjoy your Thanksgiving. Absolutely, we love the maple and cherry. Yum, 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 yum. And yeah, Celeste, I don't do grilling and I do not do smoking. That's not something that I've ever really gotten. That's just something that Mark's always done. But I will tell you, my girls really do enjoy grilling. They don't really smoke anything yet, but I know Mark was talking to them both about it last night. But they do love. My Misty yesterday did some kind of corn on the cob with special ingredients on it, and she grilled it. So, yeah, Celeste, let me know. And I'm going to have to try that maple and cherry. I think the cherry, I know we have never tried, but I think the maple we have tried. And I really love it. And I love it when Mark does the chicken breast on the grill because I like the charred skin on it sometimes. So, and that's okay. So that is 5 of the Monday Mojo Thanksgiving tips. I know there's so many more out there. I would love to hear about them. Please comment, even if you're watching the recording version, comment. So, what we have done as we have put together a turkey gift bag promotion. Now, this is only for November, so you only have a couple of weeks left. Every time you purchase $25, you are going to receive a $10 virtual gift card back for your next purchase. So that is a great opportunity for you to go ahead and go in and buy the things that you were already going to purchase. It is also included on the gift cards. So if you purchase a $25 gift card, I'm going to send you a virtual gift card for $10. It does not matter how you do it. You can also utilize this for our fundraiser if you use the Tiny URL fundraiser. So please do that. They get 40% of every purchase. You're going to get $10 back for every $25 you purchase. You purchase $50, you'll get 2 of the $10 gift cards. So that is a great way for you to save and purchase, maybe purchase your gifts, purchase some of your decor gifts, maybe your white elephant gifts. There's so many things to choose from. And so please do that. Please choose to shop that URL /Uganda children. And they are looking so excited to get into this life center, guys. And the wonderful woman that is running it is a young lady, and she just loves these kids. She loves everything she does. So please do what you can. And share the link if nothing else. That's free. Share the link so maybe somebody else can also do it. We also have the virtual gift cards. Think about giving those to your office parties, holiday gifts, birthday gifts, incentive gifts. Maybe you're having some games at somewhere, do prize giveaways as our gift cards. Again, this would be a great time. Oh, your maple comes for your own trees. That is awesome. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. And you know what? Another thing that we do, and I just love it, is that I do personal shopping for you. Now, a lot of people have this, they'll have their personal shopper, but they pay for them. I do not charge you to do that. Get your shopping list together, send it to me. Even if you don't see the stuff online, maybe you overlooked it. Maybe I can find it online for you at my store. I have an entire warehouse full of items that are not even on the website yet because entire press, of unpackaging, we sanitize everything, we clean everything, we sanitize everything again, we list it, then it's stored again, then it's sanitized again before it goes out the door. So, you know what? We have an entire crew right now, Olivia, so we can take on as many clients as you can give me right now for personal shopping. We have an entire crew that is here to help, and we love doing it. I know today we had a couple of gift lists that come in, not just for gifts. There was some ladies that are looking for certain gifts, but also for decor for Christmas, white elephant gifts. One of the ladies says men gifts are so hard to find this year. Um, to me, for Big Daddy, he's hard to shop for every year. I'm telling you, every year, the girls and I love him so much, and he gives us so much. He overdoes it every year for us, and he is so hard to buy for. Number one, he just goes and gets what he doesn't, he's not a needy person, number one. And so if he needs a new shirt, he goes and gets a new shirt. But he has to have a certain size and a certain way it fits him, so he's kind of picky. So, but if we go out and, and we really look hard, we can really find him something that he can't live without. So, yes, Celeste, you are awesome. You are always on for Home Sweet Home Treasures, for our Mojo, for our throwback. You're awesome. And Olivia, you are the most awesome person as well. You're always so giving and always there for everyone. And we are thankful for all of our supporters and our shoppers. We have some people that's never shopped with us, but they've given us so many other people that shop with us and fundraisers and ideas. It's pretty spectacular, what we do have going on for us. You know what? I hope that everyone loved the 5 Monday Mojo Thanksgiving tips. I hope that you're able to fulfill all of them or most of them by the time I get back to you on Monday with the next 5. And that is going to wrap it up for your Thanksgiving Mojo. You are going to be so happy when your family and guests get there. You're not going to be stressed out as much because you have put a plan together now. So enjoy your week, and please join us on Thursday for Throwback Thursday at 11:30 Central and 12:30 Eastern. All right. Thank you, guys. And stay tuned just for a few different things that I would love to remind you of coming up, and just enjoy what is going on with Monday Mojo and Home Sweet Home Treasures. All right. right. Have a great week, guys. Bye, everyone. Have a great night. Have a great week. Hope to see you on Thursday. Bye.